The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
Hi everyone, it's James, your dungeon master, or possibly just the person who fills your ears with sound on this fine morning, evening, afternoon, night, day, whenever you're listening to this show. I wanted to do a very quick special mention. You may or may not have noticed that we started our own Patreon recently, and we want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has joined already. If you haven't done yet and you think you can afford to do so, please check out our Patreon page. There's a link in the description of the episode. We would love to have you on board. And also, why not join our Discord and just have a chat with everyone? Anyway, back to why I'm here before the episode starts. I know it's unorthodox, but we wanted to say a very special thank you to one of our patrons. And this episode is dedicated to Nick, a.k.a. Mead, a.k.a. the ship's carpenter. Long story. Really, really grateful for having you on board. Thank you for being a part of our crew. And we hope that you especially enjoy this episode, along with everyone else. And if you too would like your own special mention, join our Patreon, join our Discord, talk about us on social media, and maybe you too could have your own shout out. Not you two, obviously. Bono and The Edge and that, they've got their own thing going on. But you as well. Cool. Anyway, on with the episode. Previously on Roll Britannia.
What are you doing here? Put your animals away.
What do you mean by animals? I've got no animals here.
These are Kosamon.
The name's Etcham, Cash Etcham.
Are you here for the big tournament?
Yes.
Welcome to my laboratory. I've been working on a little machine.
What does it do?
Why don't you hop inside and I'll show you?
Malrus! Automatically turn
You've
into
stepped
Keth.
out. Yeah, I'm the original.
I'm a dragon, Keth. I like invisibility. This is cool. And I can fly. I'm a dragon.
Gallop, a boulder-like creature with stumpy appendages.
I need you to steal some matches.
Barry, he's the orc.
Good luck with signing up for the tournament, whoever you were.
Barry, don't you forget it.
Cash, how's it going?
How about a practice battle? Look at you!
Goodness me! What has happened to your Gallop dog? It's gotta be a mudslide.
Get him into the care centre. My name's Nurse Boy, if you're interested.
Malrus, how many balls did he
Just the one.
I need more.
Jeff's gonna grab 4.
Boss, didn't even see you go past me.
Change into him.
Hold on.
Jeff
what?
Silverbow!
What the bloody I'm so sorry, sir. Something very strange has happened. There was 2 of him, now there's 2 of me.
I think that you guys are open too long. You're seeing things.
Yeah, we've got your Gallop door. He's up and at him. Please, could you take him away?
It's a sexy bod.
Walked into the room, my bed was destroyed. I'd like a new room.
This one should be to your liking. It's on the top floor.
And free minibar, yes?
Oh, yes,
What
yes.
we need is backup for you guys. Find someone really drunk, try and steal his icons. That little bellend.
As you open the door, Barry is being photographed.
And another one.
The paparazzi are here.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
You're in. You can see from the doorway of your apartment, your competitor's apartment, which you've managed to upgrade to the penthouse through complaining and vandalism. You can see your old friend and someone that you've previously stolen from. Your old friend Barry with his cheerleaders
for Derek,
a paparazzo as well.
For old friends that he's stolen from. Could be anybody.
Very recently stolen from.
Ah, yes.
And, he's there and he's showing off his rather stylish-looking Icosa balls. They've all been personalised with a shining letter B.
I love that it's basically his initials would be BS, so he can't have that. He had to just have B. Do you want you both?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
No. Just B. And he spots you, Keth.
Barry?
And he says,
how's it going?
Oh, it's you!
Good to see you. Glad you made it. We'll be passing you to the reception.
Yeah.
Registration.
You were that guy who was there before me. Yeah. You made it to the winner's circle as well, then? Up into the penthouse. How comes I never heard of you?
Don't worry about those sorts of things. You know, us in the higher echelons. You know.
So what are you working with? What do you got? I got me some great Icosa, man. Check these out. And he shows you his Icosa balls. His Icosa spheres.
Lovely balls. Aren't your initials BS, though?
You absolutely wouldn't know that.
Would he not know it?
He does.
No.
Because he saw the chariot has Shale 1 as the license plate that I stole. So we could have put two and two together.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, Keth's not that bright. You don't know.
I'll rephrase. Aren't your initials BS, though?
Derek.
Yes. How did you know that?
Well, I know you were Barry, of course. Then I saw on your rather swanky machine Shale 1. I put two and two together, and here we are.
Barry goes, I didn't realize you were that bright.
You didn't strike me like that.
Derek's just going to say, knowing but hoping that Barry can't understand him, he's just going to go to the rest of them.
So how did he get in then? Didn't we nick all of his badges?
Yeah. Not quite sure
shut
how.
up, he doesn't know that. Luckily, he won't have heard you.
He can't understand me. I mean, I hope he can't understand me.
I suppose all we can hear is...
He's not paying any attention anyway.
Yeah, it is.
He's just sort of posing.
He's the one we nicked them from. He's obviously quite an impressive Pokemon master because he managed to gain 2 badges.
He's a what?
He's rather... Refried.
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 Even that, I'm even rewinding that bit. God.
We'll rephrase
all the mistakes.
Then we'll rewind.
Yeah, Derek, that's the guy that we nicked him from. He's obviously quite an impressive Icosamon master since he was able to get 2 whole badges in the space of about 45 minutes.
Well, he's clearly not that impressive because he can't understand us. Look.
And I'm just going to shout directly into his face, we nicked your badges, and just poke him in the chest with my finger.
Look. You loser. We nicked your badges. What are you going to do about it?
For those outside the circle, all they see is this Galabdor sort of slump towards Barry, start prodding him in the chest and shout, Derek!
Galab Derek!
Oh, he's just pleased to see you.
Get this thing off me!
Come on, Galab Derek. And I'll pull out a small water spray and just spray him.
You spray him with some water.
Ow.
It's super effective.
It would be.
Barry, I saw you when I left. You were having some trouble with registration. What was that?
Yeah, I seem to have misplaced a few of my badges, but great thing is I always have my sources for some more.
So we nicked them as
really?
well.
What, did you steal some?
Yeah. Steal? Barry doesn't steal. And the cheerleaders go, no, Barry doesn't steal, no.
I love that you had to teach them that.
I'll just Barry by.
I earned all these badges. They're just extras. I acquired them.
This guy's very suspicious.
Fair enough. Ask no questions, hear no lies, I suppose.
Anyway, what else you got? I see you got a Gallop d'Or, and you got a U. That's weird.
He's got a second hit.
Oh no, he's excellent. Helps to keep.
Is it just those two? I mean, I've seen some fighters they go through with just one Icosamon, but
Jeff wants to use euphoric breath on Barry.
What does that do?
Yeah.
I exhale a puff of euphoric gas at a creature, and the target must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw, or for 1 minute the target can't take reactions or must roll a D6 at the start of each save. So he just gets basically confused, a bit euphoric. Everything's really happy,
it's laughing,
and he can't make actions. Yeah, essentially. But you have to save on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
I'm guessing a 3's not going to do that then.
Jeff did a thing. Then yes.
I see. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Hey, girls! What a great... this is my buddy, the guy from the registration. Yeah, we go way back to like a few hours ago.
Keth, remember?
Yeah, Keth, remember.
Are you sure?
I'll take that.
Emperor Keth. So, I guess it's great, Are you excited about the opening ceremony? I know I am. Girls, are we excited about the opening ceremony? Yeah!
Would you look at those things bounce? Those pom-poms are amazing. Look at them. Look at those things. The pom-poms, you weirdos. What are you all laughing at?
Nothing.
It's the euphoric breath.
Yeah, I just think, I think it must be.
I might have breathed a bit hard.
The bits come out. Jeff's lipsticks come out. Anyway, yes, and I'm really, we gotta get a great view from my suite. Do you get a view from your balcony?
I've not even been in the room yet, but I bet it's brilliant.
Now, what do you say, a couple of winners like us? Where did you get your other Icosamon from?
I caught them on my travels, just like you did, I suppose.
Of course, but you're a man who's always got spares.
Oh, yeah, loads of spares.
What about spare Icosamon?
You're such a funny guy.
We're laughing.
Keth, remember. You see, it's Keth, remember.
Just two good buddies. Keth, ask him if he wants to come for a drink in your room, but leave those stinky cheerleaders outside.
I've just met him. I'm not that kind of half.
But we need to beat the shit out of him and take his identity.
Oh, yes. Hey, look.
Just grinning at
Do you
Barry.
want to come and check out the view of the stadium from my balcony? I've got a
that sounds fantastic.
As soon as he walks through the door, Jeff wants to close the door on the cheerleaders or anyone else.
The cheerleaders start crying when you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Derek's quite a slow mover, so he's just gonna be stuck outside with the cheerleaders.
The crying cheerleaders. Oh, Barry! Oh!
If you need I'm just gonna give one of them a hug, or try to.
Don't pop a cheerleader.
If you need a shoulder to cry on, or mine are made of stone, but
she sort of faints.
Well, that was rude. Right, you lot can stay out here, and they don't understand anything that I'm saying. I'm just going to bailiff knock on the
Are you carrying this cheerleader with you, or are you putting her on the ground?
I'll just put it down.
Just lay her out.
No, just with a injection.
You said I was dark.
I see you've broken your leg.
Where do you keep the hypodermics?
In between the cracks.
Oh dear.
So, what are we doing? You're knocking on the door.
I'll just lay her on the ground and bang on the door. Yeah.
As soon as the door, the bailiffs knock, you get, who is it?
Derek, Normal Beard.
Oh, okay. Jeff opens the door, lets him in.
Sees
as
an
soon as
unconscious,
slowly...
unconscious cheerleader, and I'm just
not going to ask you about.
I'm just going to do the thing where I point towards my eyes and then like towards them, like I'm watching you. I got hugs for everybody.
The photographer's still there, just sort of stood a little bit agape, just like, the fuck just happened?
Oh shit.
As soon as he's through, close the door.
Barry, something for the minibar?
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds great. Sounds marvelous.
What'll you have? They're all teeny tiny.
Yeah. Can I have, what are you having, Jeff? Jeff. Yeah.
Well, let's go and have a look, and I'll open up the cup. I'll open up the cupboard, up the freezer cold cupboard. This magical cold box. I don't know if freezers are invented. So I'll open up this very chilly box.
Are we going to do it?
Why not?
If we got anything hard we can hit him with.
Ooh, look! Would you know they've got tiny yeast masters? Do you want one?
I can make him laugh, and you can hit him.
Yeast master.
I
just heard yeast master.
Oh yeah. Sounds great.
Yeast master.
Look, I'll get about 4 each because they're only small ones.
Beer.
And I'll chuck them in a big glass, and then here you go. Try one of these.
Cheers.
If this doesn't work, I could just bash him about the head. But we might need to sort out that photographer.
Yeah, it's probably best you do that.
What a time for everything else to go quiet. Just those
here's the situation.
Murder.
Barry is stood. Are you on the terrace? Are you just in the room? What are you doing?
We're going to stroll out.
Don't push him.
Are you in the bedroom? Are you in the bathroom?
Don't push him off the balcony. No.
You won't believe, ladies and gentlemen, the mind that I've just witnessed from one of my colleagues. We're going to be strolling out, and I'm going to have like one arm around his shoulder going, come and have a look. Come and have a look at the view, Barry, as we go out onto this
it's a very
beautiful
romantic
balcony.
sunset. You've both got 2 flagons of Yeastmaster now.
Barry, what's that in your pocket? Oh, no, it must be your room key. Come on.
The other 3 of you, what are you doing?
Well, that photographer saw us bring Barry into the room, so he might be an issue.
Well, no, because we'll have Barry walk out of the room again.
Yeah, but what if his face is all fucked up?
We'll just stay in. We'll get him to stay in here and practice until he gets it right.
Okay,
I don't think. I know what you were miming earlier, Malrus, about pushing him
don't
that
chuck him off.
balcony.
It's too public.
We need to
way
keep
too
him here,
public.
don't you were
Yeah,
saying
if everybody
something.
thinks he's
Jeff.
jumped off a balcony, nobody's
Jeff.
gonna.
Can you go get that photographer?
I can't get a person. No, I could get his camera maybe, but it's not his fucking person.
Just go see where he is. We might have to deal with 2 people here.
Am I hunting down this poor man? Is this what you're asking me to do?
Well, Malrus, if you change it to Barry and you do it properly, then he shouldn't notice any difference. Hopefully.
Yes, but I'm not exactly a pro at this yet, am I?
Well,
I don't think
does-
I've ever been remotely skilled at hunting people. Like, that's a Keth thing.
What do we do then? I mean, I can only bash so many skulls in.
Can't we?
There you go. The photographers and Barry's.
One for each fist.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll go and have a look to see. I'm going to go out the door then and see.
Just need to know where he is.
Okay.
Is he still out there? Because we can open the door, and the door will just open.
Yeah, I will open the door invisibly, and can I poke my head out and see if the photographer is still out there? Please.
Roll perception.
That is a 15
Poke
total.
your head through the letterbox.
You can't see a photographer.
Okay, and then I would like to close the door and fly past the two orcs standing on the balcony and just have a little look over the balcony and see if I can see anyone down on the ground like he's left the building and was walking out, about to go to his car or his chariot, sorry.
His car. Just having a cheeky fag.
Is there anyone I can see who has a camera that looks vaguely like the photographer walking out of the
If
building?
you could clear up what transportation orcs use, that would be excellent as well.
Wolves.
Roll perception.
Wolves?
Yeah,
we did discover it,
14.
Malrus, so you're absolutely right.
A 14, you can see some people about.
I can't see him, Malrus. Jeff flies back in to join Malrus. I can't see him there. He's gone.
Jeff rolls on the ground floor. I can't see it.
Right in front of Keth and Barry's face. No, Malrus, he's not out here. Jeff Silver. No, that doesn't happen. He flies in back past them and calmly continues the conspiracy.
Could we? Oh shit! No, because you can't talk either. I'm just trying to work out if like he gets questioned and he won't be able to say anything. Is there a way that we can talk for him? Like Keth could talk for him, but like it's not going to work because you're invisible, but you can't talk at all either.
Drank too much, had a sore throat.
Fair enough. Sudden stress muteness.
We could get Keth to write a note that says that, and you just carry it around whenever you need to. You say, "Sorry, I had a large night last night. My voice is gone. I was screaming
Malrus.
the words to my favourite
Malrus.
tune."
Yeah, have you seen any doctors?
Mr.
around?
Orkside.
You could get like a. If you've seen any doctors, you could. You could transform into a doctor and write a note for him, and then transform into him. No.
Well, there's Nurse Boy, but I don't know how to write orc.
Oh shit! Yeah. Right, we're killing this man or not?
Can't we just tie him up in the duvet or something and like just leave him here? And then if anyone asks, he's like, he's having a lie-in. And maybe we can ship him into his room. We can chuck him into his room later.
Chuck
and then
him
he's
in
just
Bob.
We could chuck him into his room, like just tie him up there, leave him there, and then if anyone asks, he's in his room. He just says, "We'll just break his key."
No, because what if he
Oh,
somehow
euphoric breath in
alerts
first.
somebody? What if he somehow alerts somebody or gets out? Every time I've left a hostage alive, it's come back to haunt me. Right? I prefer them dead or in an alternate dimension. That's how I like to do things, Jeff.
He's got a point.
I imagine
I
at this
don't wanna
point, then
kill
Keth
anyone.
and Barry are just
I'm not going to kill him.
admiring bits and pieces and just trading off jokes.
Keth and Barry,
Watching the sunset.
the conversations become really awkward and stilted, and he's just still trying to bide time.
While this is going on, Barry is talking away to Keth, and he says, "So, how many Kosamon did you bring?"
Well, I don't want to give away everything, obviously.
Oh, no, of course.
I do like to carry I like a good 6 or 7. You got to trade some in, you got to bring some in on at the right time.
You want to trade? I got some ones you could trade for.
Really?
Yeah, I got some good trade deals. I'll do you a good deal. We're good friends. We go way back, you and I. Keth, remember?
Of course. I mean, there's no BS between you and me.
You're so funny. But yeah, no, seriously, I got too many Kosamon. Some of them are doubles. I got lots. I could maybe a shiny one or something. I don't know. I could
Ooh.
Jeff's ears.
Well, yeah, let's see what you have. I mean, you can bring him over here. Bring him over here, and we'll go over to the lounge table.
Well, I've got a portable trade machine going on as well. Look, and he pulls from a bag on his back. He pulls out a case, opens it up, and there's two sort of icosahedral spaces in there, either end of the case, with a button that's got kind of two arrows, sort of one pointing one way, one pointing the other. And it says Nintendo on and
It says Intendo, as in Nintendo to trade.
Yeah, intend to trade. Yeah, And in case you can't in case you can't see it, they've got this sort of flip down mirror, flip down magnifier thing with a light on it because the screen doesn't have a backlight.
Yeah, just in case you want to use it in the car of a night time. Yeah.
Was it, is this particular version colour or is it not quite colour yet?
Black and white.
Yeah.
With a weird green tint.
While this is happening, Derek would like to, presumably, I mean, maybe I'm assuming too much, but the welcome gift
Maybe
that they're
you
giving
are.
us, is there a bottle of champagne or a bottle of wine knocking around?
Yeah,
Vastly stocked minibar.
There's a bottle of sparkling wine, like
That'll
something.
do. Is the bottle made of glass? That'll do.
Roll investigation.
That's a natural one.
You think it is?
It's you're convinced that it's edible.
That it's edible.
Yeah.
Oh, this will never do. I suppose it's better than nothing. I'm just gonna pick up a bottle of wine, sort of hide it behind my back.
Bottle of sparkling water.
Bottle of sparkling water that's edible.
Yep. It's a sort of edible. You know those
breakaway
you've seen them
glasses.
online. Those sort of they're like the new version of recyclable plastics. You'll get these water in a sort of like it's like a material that's made out of like seaweed or something.
Oh,
It's like
right.
a bubble, isn't it?
And you can it's like a bubble, and you can drink it and eat the whole thing.
Oh yes, I think I have seen.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, that's what you think it is.
I'd imagine
I thought you
like
were
a
just gonna
sugar
eat the bottle
a
like
sugar
the Grinch.
bottle, like a breakaway
Oh,
one.
well, this will.
Am I eating because I'm bored?
If that's what I think it is, I'll put it down in that case. Because my intention was to break it over Barry's head. So,
seeing as Jeff has obviously seen Derek pick up this bottle. Can I tell what it is? Can I roll a perception to see if it is edible or if it's actually just a normal bottle?
Roll perception, I guess.
13.
It looks sort of bottle-like. Looks like a
I don't think twatting him on the head with that is really going to do much. I mean,
I sort of
might as well hit him with
decided
the whole
against
fruit
it.
basket.
Yeah, I reckon these.
I mean, there is a pineapple in the fruit basket.
Pineapple might work.
I mean, and then I'm just going to hold up two massive rocky hands.
Yeah, death. That causes death, though, Derek.
I suppose. But
We could. How fast do you reckon you could throw apples? Because there's a number of apples here. You could...
not very quickly, but quite hard. Which is
Why
the
don't
title,
you do that?
Which is the title of my sex tape.
Not very quick.
That is
but
another
quite
one
hard.
of your
But
short
quite
novels,
hard.
isn't it?
Out of curiosity, James, I don't suppose there's any kind of reference that you might know about how much weight the fairy dragon would be able to hold.
You'd have to tell me.
Yeah, there
should be on
any
your
information on
What's
it.
your? It's what size is it? Small, tiny.
Cat-sized.
Small.
Yeah.
Oh god, now I'm gonna have to Google how much weight can a cat pick up.
If it's a magical cat with wings.
How much
Yeah, I've got
can a
butterfly
cat
wings,
bench?
and that must add a little bit of like lift. Thank you.
Weight can a cat carry. Oh, this is how
do you
much-
even lift, bro?
baby dragon?
Little butterfly baby.
Do you even lift, fairy dragon? What are you squatting these days,
I would imagine.
dragon?
I would imagine. Basically, what I'm trying to work out is I couldn't hold an orc, could I?
No, I wouldn't,
No.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Look, we'll play it by ear. I can tell. You know,
I mean,
I was
what's the
basically.
head
I was
of
I'll let you
wondering
carry
if there was.
most things, but
I was wondering if there was a possibility of if someone started to push him, could I hold him so he's just basically being held over
No.
the edge? No. Okay, didn't think so.
Or like
Yeah,
Batman?
yeah, and I could do it invisibly, so he's like, "How's
Where
this
is
even
he?
happening?" So yeah,
Money bills help.
not really. Okay, so I can't do that, Derek. I can't. I don't reckon I could hold him. So we can't sort of like push him over and make him. Well, you could just hold him over the edge, I suppose.
No,
But people
why,
might notice
why
that.
are we talking about an edge all of a sudden? Like, if we're
I
gonna
don't know.
Why do something so public? Like, oh, you're disguised as Barry. Oh, hello, Barry. You're the guy that died yesterday.
Who fell from that building?
Yeah, it's
That's a fair
ridiculous.
point. Okay, that's a fair point. So at this point, Malrus, we're going to have to we're probably not going to be able to do the whole pushing over the balcony, as we just mentioned. It would cause too much alertness. So the bottle's not going to work. The pushing's not going to work. What are we going to... How are we...
I'm just going to try and club him over the head and not kill him. I mean, if we do kill him, is it the end of the world?
Okay, but
I think...
No, don't
what are you going to do?
Near the edge, because you'll hit him over.
Well, they've walked in. They've come into the table.
What have you got to trade, Barry? What are we looking at here?
Yes. We should be quieter then.
Will you...
He can't understand
twittering
us.
amongst yourselves back there.
He can't understand us.
It's just noise going on.
It's surely got to be disturbing for Barry just hearing just Jeff Silverboat, Jeff Silverboat, Jeff Silverboat, Derek Norville.
Meanwhile, we're both gesturing with a bottle and trying to shove him over the edge.
Barry at some point is going to question why there's three names coming out of two people, surely.
So
just
probably lob them in that direction.
Like, we've got to be vaguely subtle about this. We are trying to kill a man, it seems. Whilst he's in the room.
Malrus, how long does it take for you to get a bead on somebody? Like, how long do you have to...
Oh, get a bead on... I think he said get peed on somebody.
Fuck
me.
Every Tuesday and Thursday night.
I've got to have them for weeks.
But the tournament's like a week long. We can't do that.
But everybody else you've been able to change into fairly rapidly.
No, but if you want something good and I can talk like them and all that sort of stuff, it's got to be a long time.
So, Barry says, well, Keth, remember, I've got this, and he pulls out an Icosa ball from his bag as well, and he says, this is a good friend of mine gave me this one. It's helped me out a few times. I think you'll find it useful.
What is it?
Well, let's just say it's got powers. It's certainly not. It can take a few punches. So soft in all the right places. You might say.
It's not selling it to me.
It sounds like a sex toy.
What about you?
Will you not be quiet?
Kev, are you going to try and trade this man an empty ball? What is your plan?
Yeah,
We're going to find out.
Well, he can't exactly tell us, can he?
No, I know. We're just whittering away, chatting away. It must be really irritating for him, in fairness.
Going to find out, and then we're going to have to twat him on the head.
You can understand.
Barry, it's just Derek Malrus.
I'm just going to move around and position myself behind Barry, just in case. Can I roll some sort of stealth check to try and... I mean, I'm a massive, Rocky thing, but I try and tread as lightly as possible.
Yeah, I mean, roll dexterity, I guess. Stealth. Stealth.
That'd be I only have a +2 as in my Galabdur form, so that'd be a 12 total.
Yeah, he definitely hears you.
Don't mind me, I'm just over here for some reason.
Galabdur.
Derek.
Barry looks down and he sees the water rippling in his glass like Jurassic Park. Dum.
Clever dirt.
We did that.
He's got to be alive.
Don't worry about him. He's just restless before. He's very excited about tomorrow. He paces all around the place.
So,
don't worry.
what are you thinking for? What are you thinking for a trade for my? Well, I'll call him Humphrey.
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 I knew a camel by that name once.
How many
I'm surprised that got the laugh that it did.
I'm just thinking about what's Keth's story would be.
I want to hear Keth's story on that. That's a Patreon special.
Oh my god. One throwaway comment and it's 4 hours of work.
Cranberry Farm.
Yeah, that's true. It's very
James
true.
made one comment, had to learn how to farm cranberries in 4 different ways.
True.
That's true.
Simply the responsibility that we've taken on.
Yeah. Be careful what you say, boys.
Come on, Keth.
Okay. Well, I guess then... Okay, right. And then Keth will pull out an icososphere ball.
Yes.
And go, well, I've got one of these.
Oh,
And now,
what is it? Yes, it's my bit finally. Now, I know that the mayhem that those four cause and shenanigans that they get up to were all very good, but this is the part that you're really here for. So settle down, take a load off and get yourselves comfy, as it's time for a moment with the Master. Now, at the top of our list and on the tip of my tongue is a huge and very heartfelt thank you from all of us here at Roll Britannia. We would never have sailed this far across the seven seas without you lovely lot reporting for duty every week, and we really, really appreciate you having us with you. Having you with us. That one. The support we get from our loyal followers always amazes us, and who knows what nautical nonsense we'll get up to with you in the crew, eh? Stand back, you lot. It's an incoming random celebrity shout out. Why can't Pedro just deliver them in a scroll? Right. So, this week, the woodsman that is Ray Mears has been in touch with this show and has been very impressed with all the Buccaneers' survival skills. He has been particularly impressed with how the boys have taken to life at sea with complete ease as well. Actually, his note says the complete opposite of that, but we'll just gloss over it. I mean, doesn't exist at all, but it's fine. It could do. Now, where's my scruffy feathered assistant, Pedro? Where is that bird? Pedro? Pedro? Ah! Excellent, punctual as ever. Why are you so rubbish? It's kind of windy, so it took you longer to get here. What's the worst excuse I've ever heard? Well, next time flap harder. Now, where's that shout-out scroll? Thank you. Now, make yourself useful and pass some bloody biscuits around to this lot. Hello? No, you can't have any. Bloody bird. Right, so this week's shout-out goes to Dawn at Scottish Murders, who DM'd the show on Twitter. Thank you so much for your kind comments. One thing that we'd love to know is what you thought of our recent murder mystery. Did you see the twist coming? Now, what's all this paperwork everywhere? It's Pedro's dumping ground for all of these request scrolls that say, James, can I please have my own shout out? James, I've come up with a new character idea for you. And James, why do I keep getting spam letters from Derek Normalbeard Money Lending Services? Well, the answer to those questions, apart from perhaps the last one, which I need to have a word with somebody about, is yes. All you need to do is get in touch, and luckily that could not be simpler to do. One quick search on social media, and there, you'll find the good old ship Roll Britannia waiting to set sail, whichever one you like. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, we are there. And we love chatting with you lot, so don't be shy and get involved. Now, if you really are enjoying the show, why not give us a little hand and give us a lovely 5-star review, eh? It only takes a few seconds to do, so a kind word from you really helps to keep the mighty Roll Britannia pirate ship sailing, and it also helps more fantastic people just like you to discover our show. And don't forget, bash that subscribe button, otherwise you'll find yourself at the mercy of Keth and his snake. Bill. Definitely Bill. Right, that'll do for this week. Look at the mess in here. There's biscuit crumbs everywhere, and you lot need to get back out there and into the battle. So shoo! Pedro, fetch my dirt devil.
before you go, it's my turn to talk complete balls for a minute now. Well, about mine, to be specific. Now, what I'm actually talking about is our new sponsorship with Manscaped.com. Now, they were very kind and sent us a load of products for us to try, including their new 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. Now, right out of the box, I was really impressed with the attention to detail and the quality of their products. And gone are the days of terror of trying to neaten up the plum sack with a face razor. One slip or a sneeze and it is all over. Now, I found the Lawnmower 4.0 really easy to use, and with its guard fitted, I was soon flying about with complete confidence down there. The Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant is also a big favourite of mine. I've never felt freshness like it. And the huge bonus that I really like of using Manscaped's finely crafted tools to keep your chap neat, tidy and hygienic is that you can use the time to give yourself that all-important testicular cancer check too. Check your nuts, gents. And the great news is you can have your own Lawnmower 4.0 too,
with a huge 20% discount and free worldwide shipping just by using the code ROLLBRIT, that's ROLLBRIT, at manscaped.com. Easy. Your balls will definitely thank you. And now, to steal his line, back to the action.
Well, this guy's helped me out through a lot of situations. As he's desperately trying to think on his feet about what could be in it.
Because there's nothing in it.
Yep.
Bill.
He's very, very angry, but very loyal.
Yeah, Keth. Bill.
He can
Yeah.
fly, he can bite, and he hates peace. Because that's the only animal he can think of. He's not in there.
He's not in there.
Okay.
He hates peace.
Roll deception.
Deception.
Yes! Yes!
Malrus.
Roll for your lies, Keth.
My only recourse is just to clobber this guy.
A 15.
Try
I
not
get
to kill
minus
him.
1 on deception, so 40.
I need him alive if I'm to mimic him properly.
Well, how much longer do you need? Because this Bill shit isn't going to work for very long. Or maybe it is. Maybe he's just that stupid, but...
We can only...
What was it, 15 you said?
Oh,
15, but I get minus 1 on deception, so 40.
Jeff, can you give him a bit of the old laughing gas?
Not right now. I need to.
How's your father?
I've got to play the numbers. That was a nat 20. So
Oh,
God.
he absolutely does not believe you. It's just I don't think so. No one's got that. What is it really?
No, I wasn't talking about that. Look, I wanted to show you to my little familiar here, Bill. And then Bill will whip out. Look at him.
Oh,
how impressive is this
another
guy?
Icosamon.
No.
I've seen one of those before.
I know. Look at him go. And then Bill will fizz around the rafters.
So what are you going to trade me for my Humphrey?
Your Humphrey?
Keth, he hasn't seen me yet. Why don't I land on your arm? I'll pretend to go into the Icosa ball, the sphere, and then you can say that you're trading me. And then actually I'm not in the sphere at all.
Oh.
I'll just appear, and then you can look like you're putting me in the ball. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll go invisible. And then you just close the ball.
That's some clever thinking.
Why don't we try that?
Excellent.
That was a weird thing to say out loud.
Well, I was admiring what Bill was doing up there. Look at him go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it is quite impressive. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Barry. Do you like dragons?
I love dragons. Can you hear that?
What's your favorite color?
Chartreuse.
No, your other favorite color.
What's your second
magenta.
favorite?
Fuck.
There's magenta.
No. Remember we spoke. Your other favorite color. Play the game.
he says out loud to Barry.
I'm not sure what you mean. What game do you want me to play?
Do you like the color blue, Barry?
Oh yeah. A deep aquamarine.
As they're talking about favorite colors and stuff, Derek's gonna move away from Barry, and I'm just gonna go and move and try and block the door. Just gonna stand there in front of the door, so if anything truly goes wrong, he can't get out.
Well, I know you don't mean it. I know your favorite color's green. Your car was painted green.
Yeah, no, I do like green. Yeah, it's good color. Yeah. Forest green.
Those yeast masses are strong, aren't they? Don't worry. You like dragons? You like green?
Love them.
Well, I've got something for you. In
It's a green
this
dragon.
Icosa sphere ball. I've got something that's
It's a hound.
dragon-shaped, green,
clawing to get out
and
of
it
the
can turn
Icosa sphere.
invisible. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Show it to
Well,
me.
here we go. And then
I'll just
show me
Keth will
what
just click
you
his
got.
fingers.
And as Keth clicks his fingers, Jeff appears on his arm, on his shoulder, and flaps his wings and tries to look as
in real life.
Can I roll a performance check to see how majestic I can make myself look?
Roll a majestic check.
Roll majesticness.
What would I add to a majestic? I rolled 18. It's irrelevant. It's already going to be good. Okay, performance. Performance is
charisma.
Charisma.
It's a charisma stat.
Yeah, it's a charisma stat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's +3. So that's 21.
Pretty sweet.
21. You look absolutely majestic.
Ooh. Work it.
Oh, that is very
A
nice.
slight twerk is worked into his performance.
Oh, is it twerking? Very cool. I like that. In a.
It's a good job you're sitting down, isn't it?
And Jeff, knowing that he doesn't sound right to Barry, he says, "We're gonna scam you," but it just sounds like Jeff Silverbow, really elegantly.
Oh,
Malrus.
I wouldn't say that before.
Malrus, is he going to have sex with this Icosomon?
And Jeff will disappear.
He's fucking not going to have sex with this Icosomon, I'm telling you now, guys.
What's this guy been? Are you sure you want to impersonate him? He might be on some sort of register.
Yeah, he's a school kid, Derek. Look at him.
Oh, well, in that case,
different register.
I don't want to hit him.
Okay, so you want to trade Humphrey for this dragon?
What is
yes.
Humphrey?
And then I'll click my fingers
I've got
again.
no
Or Keth will
idea.
click his fingers, and then Jeff will disappear.
Yeah, Jeff turns invisible.
To add to the
But,
mystique.
well, Jeff dives towards where the icosphere is in Keth's hand, and as he does so, he turns invisible. So it sort of tries to look like he's going into the icosphere. Should I roll performance on that?
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. Fingers crossed. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Is it a classic Jeff roll?
So that is a 9.
Oh, not quite the nat one that I was expecting.
Yeah, it wasn't quite as bad. I'm rolling as a fairy dragon now, so I've actually got good stats. Half decent stats. I actually prefer it to Jeff at the moment.
not that I want to lead anyone down any paths here, but just remind me who still has inspiration.
Oh, yes! I feel inspired after
Me?
that statement that you've made.
Because I'm pretty certain all of you do, because I can't give any.
I don't think I've ever had inspiration.
No, yeah.
in this
is it
entire
just
campaign.
you?
You've never been inspired.
Because I'm pretty sure Keth has. I'm pretty sure Malrus has.
I
I'm gonna
have.
go for it.
No, I've never been
Yeah.
awarded
Actually,
it.
yeah, fuck it, why not? Yeah, I'm going to do it.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
Yeah, it's
but
fair.
I am
It's
just,
fair. It
I'm-
depends.
I feel like you've all forgotten that you have this tool at your disposal.
And in fairness, I like the idea of being able to try and
I
winning more.
don't.
I like the idea of trying to impress you, James, to remember weird little facts like chocolate bars or peanuts.
Good. I like it.
Oh, I never rolled an 18, so it's fine.
Oh,
So yeah, boy, you manage
Boom,
it this
boom,
time. There's a moment where, as you're diving down, it looks like you've gone absolutely nowhere near the ball, and Barry looks sort of unimpressed and sort of a bit confused by it. And then you spark into being again, somersault and dive in a graceful swan dive, and it appears that you've flown straight into the icososphere, and he is thoroughly convinced by that performance.
I mean, Keth will pick it up and spin it on his finger.
drops it, it bursts open, nobody comes out.
So, do you want to do the trade, the official trade?
Oh, yes.
My Humphrey for your, what's his name?
How did you know his name? That's amazing, Barry.
What's his name? Okay, cool. Just all you have to do is put your icososphere in the slot there in front of you.
What's a Humphrey?
I have no idea. I'm just preparing to smash.
It's going to be owned by Keth.
What sort of thing are you?
And then, yeah, Keth will put his empty icososphere ball into the slot.
Okay, and Barry puts the icososphere in the other slot, and he goes, and all we have to do now is push the button. I will let you do the honors.
Oh, thank you very much. Click.
You push the button, and there's a sort of 8-bit music that plays, and the balls sort of digitize, and they disappear and slowly transfer, and the an almost identical icososphere appears in the slot that you had in front of you. He goes, "Thank you very much. I shall. This will be an important part of my team." And he picks up the icosasphere.
You'll enjoy it.
Kisses it.
I think we should toast this with another few drinks. What about you?
Oh yeah, sounds. You got any more of this yeast master?
Oh, there's loads.
Excellent.
Totally got the idea of just getting him smashed. So he's terrible tomorrow, and he doesn't bother trying to play with his new icosamon.
I mean, at this point,
let's see what he does.
At this point, the opening ceremony is in like 20 minutes.
Oh, fine.
Oh, get him smashed for that. That'd be banter.
Yeah.
Are we not going with plan A then? I shall stand down if that's...
Derek's putting down the lamp that he's got.
I think.
What I can picture from this, while this trade's been going on, Derek's just been casually strolling around the room, picking up various items,
weighing
them a little bit, just to see which one will be the sort of like too heavy. No, that'll probably brain him.
No.
That's not going to work. It doesn't swing right.
This vase is full of flowers. I can't be bothered with that mess.
Just picture that going on in the background throughout this whole activity.
Picks up the toilet brush and it's like, no, that's not right.
Not enough heft to that one. I mean, disgusting, yeah, but definitely not,
Malrus, have you imitated any other? I'm trying to think whether to try and blag him again with another phony
An ogre.
icosasphere ball.
He can do an ogre.
He can do an ogre.
But I can't do...
Would an ogre fit in the room?
I'd say so. The beautiful suite that you've described.
With the high
I mean, I've gone back to sort of 70s
I'd like
America.
to say that I can't go invisible, so I won't be able to pull off the tricks that one just did.
That's true.
No, you won't. Okay. And I can't give him another... What's his name?
But to be fair...
Maybe just blag him.
We could just trade Malrus and then knock him out.
I like Malrus.
And then open the icosasphere, and Malrus can come out and just pretend to be him because they're like.
Once we're out, probably be me, wouldn't I?
If we're going to knock him out, can't we just knock him out and just take his icosamon rather than having to trade Malrus for him?
That's a very
Jeff
good
says
point.
really, really quietly right next to Derek's ear and nowhere else.
That's a very good point. I suspect, though, Keth doesn't want to knock him out anymore. Unless...
No. Should we watch the...
I'd have killed him earlier if the photographer hasn't seen us.
I mean, maybe after the opening ceremony...
Another beer, Barry? Another beer on the balcony? And then
yeah.
Watch the...
Just luring him outside.
Sounds really, really...
Another beer barrel on this precarious ledge?
Yeah, really, really good.
Keth worked out that the sliding door is soundproof, so he's like, I can chat away in there now, it's fine.
We'll let those three twitter away themselves with their murderous intent inside.
Now, are you going to murder him, or are we going to the opening ceremony? This is the question I have to now face. Didn't realise I was going to phrase this question, but I really need to know at this point, are you going to try and murder him, or can we go to the opening ceremony now?
I think, for me,
detective.
For me, I think opening ceremony.
Okay, it's all based on...
I'm not ruling it out.
It's all based on what Malrus wants to do, because he's the one that has to transform. So but Barry's room is across the hall from ours, right?
Yeah.
Certainly is, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We can get him anytime we want.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Should the need... If we've got that whim of murder...
You're his friend now, Keth, so we can sort of, like, knock on the door.
Think we've managed to steal Humphrey off of
Humphrey,
him.
who he has.
God knows what Humphrey is. Can he wait for that? And he's worse off and hungover. And you three have managed to sort of behave yourselves. No murders have happened. There's a lot of cleanup and hogwash that we've got to sort of keep an eye on.
That's how you count behaving yourself as no murders.
No one got killed. You behaved well, boys.
In this brief 15-minute period that you're in a room with this guy.
Vote opening ceremony.
Okay.
And I'll take a couple of yeast masters for the road.
Are we taking Barry with us? Is he? Like,
Barry will come with you.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I'll pop him up.
Can I just throw? I want to see if I can steal any other icosamon from his pocket on the way. Just see if we can get that one.
Roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of claw.
Natural 20.
You steal.
Snap.
Oh. But I believe it goes to the runner.
Depends what your modifiers are.
Yeah, what's your modifier?
+5.
Oh, okay.
I'm an invisible dragon, baby.
Yeah.
The viewers at home, James has just crushed his...
broken all of his headphones.
His D20 into dust.
No. I mean, I'm quite.
Fist.
You do you. In that case, roll a.
And now, challenge 2.
A D10.
Oh no, I don't like that number. You make me occasionally do this for fun, and I don't like it.
Is it for fun?
This is for fun. 6.
Isn't all this for fun?
6. Okay. Yeah, you have a rummage and you realise that most of his embossed icosibles are in a sort of caged sort of
fair belt thing
that looks very flashy and showy, but does succeed in much the same way that in the early noughties, really boring people used to have their phones clipped to their belts. It's very much that sort of knobheadery that it sort of depicts.
And I bet that's got a BS emblem on it.
But you do find in his bag that there are 2 more icosospheres in there.
Definitely going to grab them, turn them invisible, and put them into Keth's pocket.
Okay.
As we're about to leave the hotel room. Sorry, you carry on.
This poor guy.
Two more. Yeah, no, we just rob him blind every time we see him. Keth, you said you wanted to steal for the greater good. Well,
the greater good.
I've got another 2 of his icosum balls, and they're in your pocket. I don't know what they are. They might be empty, but they're in there. Just be ready. If he don't throw them out in front of him, because otherwise he might be like, "Hang on, that's mine." Just to warn you.
As Keth is walking out with Barry, still like one arm around him, like,
wait,
I'll just
Jeff,
do a little fist bump.
You've got
Jeff,
2 more.
Looking for like an invisible claw bump.
Do you want to drop in 2 spare balls from Keth's bag?
That's a good idea. Chuck some empty ones and swap them over.
That's a great idea, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I do that?
Yeah. You can do that with your sleight of hand of a natural 20. That's fine.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
That's a really good point.
Well, Derek, are you going to...
Malrus.
Derek, are you going in an icososphere?
Well, I was going to, but Keth seems to have forgotten about putting me away in an icososphere, so I will.
So at the moment, you're just trudging down there. That's fine.
Freedom. I'm not going to go back in there by choice.
I imagine the scene from the end of the Avengers where it's sort of like, whoa, maximum capacity in the lift, and it's sort of like, you take the stairs, and there's Derek hates stairs.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, Derek, you walk down several hundred stairs.
I get bored of walking down them, and I do my rolling charge down the rest of them.
There's the sound of a boulder rolling down.
Oh, there are any bystanders on there doing an Indiana Jones impression.
There's another guest. Yeah, there's another guest who's like Indiana Jones.
So, as you're trudging your way towards the stadium with a very drunk Barry and a trudging Gallop Derek, and I'm assuming Malrus is still
Keth,
a slightly weird version of Keth.
Yep,
and
Jeff's invisible.
And
just sort of trying to push Derek.
Come on, Derek. You gotta be faster. Be faster. Come on.
I'm trying.
You get to the arena, and one of the security there goes, "You can't bring that in. It's got to be an icososphere."
Derek's going to do that thing where he sort of looks.
This is Barry.
Looks behind him.
IDs, please, IDs, and keep it under. Just get it in an icososphere. And he sees.
Of course. I like to let him out as much as I can.
Do you still?
And then I will.
Do you still have one of them yeast masters?
I do actually.
Because I'm gonna want one of them. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking kick off.
I don't have an ID.
Oh.
I'm just going to snatch the yeast master and go back into my Pokeball, my icososphere.
Hang on. I'm just going to use our one-stop shot, lads. Can I just see if Barry's got an idea in his pocket?
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, but it'll have his face on it.
It'll be his.
Yeah.
Malrus just change his face.
To be fair, Keth could just hand off.
13. Come on, low roll.
No.
Damn it.
You try and have a rummage, and you realise you're in the wrong pocket, and Barry is actually holding his ID out in front of him, very unsteadily, just waving it at the security.
He has just been asked for it. It does make sense that he's got it in his hand. In fairness, I don't know why I checked his pockets, to be honest.
Yeah. And the security says, "And you, sir?" And talking to Malrus. ID, please.
I'm just going to take a few steps backwards, locate my Pokeball, icososphere, on Derek's belt, and push the button.
On Derek's belt?
Like
fuck's sake.
Russian dolls.
Take 2 and marker.
Take 2. I'm going to look very shifty, take a couple of steps back, locate my icososphere on Keth's belt, and go, "Let me out when we're in." Push the button, and back inside.
He goes, "Oh, well, that was unexpected. All right, and you two, in you go. In you go. Join the queue, and when you start to move, head straight out into the arena. Follow the crowd round. You'll find a place to stand there, and we'll be lighting the cauldron shortly."
Perfect. Are the girls coming with us, Barry?
The cheerleaders have been following you, and they've been sort of going,
Barry,
sort of distressed as to why they're ignoring.
But don't you worry, he's still a hunk.
Like that, yeah. And
Barry, he can drive. Don't you worry, he's still
alive. Have to head
alive.
to the spectator stand. The spectator stand, please. This way. Round to gate B. And they sort of cry as they sort of, I don't know. How do cheerleaders maneuver?
Elegantly.
What's the verb for that?
Barry.
To cheerlead away.
Barry, if you want a crime scene, go into the apartment where he was last seen.
Yeah. I see you've cleverly rhymed the word scene with scene there.
That's modern music.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually as good. I mean, you are as good a rapper as Pitbull, who famously rhymed the word Kodak with Kodak.
Oh, well, I couldn't match that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, we've been rhyming Britannia with a lot of stuff for the last 75 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you know.
And they are questionable at best, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for lasagna.
Yeah. Well, you know,
eat some fucking lasagna at the end and we'll make it happen, Keth. You right?
Yeah. So you head inside, and as the crowd ahead of you starts to move, you hear the music play, and you hear the crowd start to roar as everyone sort of steps out and follows the following ahead. You sort of spiral around there's the crowd surge, and you're spiraling around, and you join the throng of Icosamon trainers, and you see an official-looking person stand up high up in the stadium in what looks like the main box, and over a speaker system in very clear Orcish, they announced that this is the 483rd Icosamon Games, and he welcomes all of the Icosamon trainers to the games, and hopes that they will find a true Icosamon master, and then he tells you a little bit about the flame that will soon be lit in the cauldron, that will inspire the trainers to burn bright like these flames with inspiration, and to strive for the strongest, and to be the strongest, and the bravest, and to be the very best, like no one ever was. And every step along the journey, everybody wants to be a master, you know, but and you know, there's lots of applause, and there's a sort of performance from some people waving some flags and some people dressed in giant Icosamon costumes. Doing some, you know, all sorts of things. There's vuvuzelas.
Yeah, I was just doing an impression of a vuvuzela.
Yeah, there's lots of vuvuzelas. They're new this year. The crowd are, the commentators are sort of on or off about them. They're not certain. Some of them think they're great. Some of them think they're bloody annoying. And then there is a moment, and the music comes to a crest and a surge, and then the lights go out, and then from across the stadium, you see a glow start to rise as a fiery bird comes soaring over the stands and swoops around the stadium, leaving a trail of glittering gold. And then this bird soars up to this cauldron that has risen above the stand at the far end, behind this sort of the royal box, if you will, the bit where the official was talking, rises up, and the bird collides with this cauldron, an explosion of fire and sparks and gold, and then flames appear in this cauldron, and the games are officially open.
Hey, Malrus, you gotta see this. And I'm just gonna press Malrus's button.
Ooh, what did I miss?
Barry, do you think they've got lasagna in there?
So Keth invites trainer Barry inside for a chat. Maybe a few drinks. Nothing suspicious about that. With Keth outside distracting, the others plotted grow. Bash's head was a maybe, but off the balcony, a firm no. Barry brings up trading, Keth fumbles for a plan. Jeth's inspired quick thinking brings Humphrey to the gang. Barry's now pretty drunk, so Jeff takes 2 more spheres. Derek and Malrus get back in their balls while Jeff disappears. As the opening ceremony commences, will Keth get his lasagna? Well, you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Now then, you lovely lot, we need your help. We want to make our piratical adventures simply the best D&D 5e podcast out there on the 7 seas. So, we've decided to be very brave indeed and launch our very own Roll Britannia Patreon page. And don't you worry, though we may be scoundrels and vagabonds in the Shattered Lands, we're certainly not going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line our own coffers. All of the money that we raise, we want to plough right back into the show so that we can be the best that we can be. So, what's in it for me, I hear you say? Well, there's a whole treasure chest worth to be had. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you learn some of the secrets about your favourite heroes and where it all began. You'll be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledath. You can get your hands on ARC-exclusive merchandise that you won't find in our shop. And the best part? Your very own handcrafted, beautifully made and totally unique piece of crap art, drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. Just look for Roll Britannia on patreon.com, or, even easier, just follow the links on our social media pages and let us navigate the way for you. And worry not, the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will still be available every Wednesday as usual, absolutely free. And we certainly wouldn't want any of our amazing loyal fans spending any more than they can afford. We wouldn't have gone anywhere without our amazing band of followers. So, with your help and support, you, yes you, can make the show even better.
Picture a dark corridor. A fine establishment, a building of class and expense. And we see 2 figures, 3 maybe, walking down a plush, red-carpeted corridor. They look nervous. They don't say anything to each other, but they exchange a few glances. One, much smaller than the other two, scampers slightly ahead. There is an air of tension above them. As they reach the end of this corridor, some dark-suited figures open the mahogany double doors, and they enter a room that is again darkly lit. At a table, or a desk, in this room, there is a figure bathed in shadow, but somehow illuminated from behind, creating a very uneasy air of seeing a figure but not being able to see who the figure is. The three figures step smartly into the room, dressed in their matching uniforms, one with shocking pink hair, one with a more dark violety blue colour, and as they step inside, they bow. And the figure in the shadows, seated at this desk, appears to be writing. And without really looking up or visibly doing so, a voice says simply,
"You've got one last chance."
And the two figures say, "Boss, we've got a plan."
Well, let's hear it then.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.